Oh, right, okay. Shaun, Katie, Shaun. We're watching Scream again, Scream 4. We've moved on to Scream 4.
When did this one come out? 2011?
2011.
It's about 11 years after the third one.
Yeah. Yeah. Big time gap, the biggest there is in this.
Well, it depends on the fifth
11
one.
years. 11 years as well. 2022. Good for you, Scream. Yeah, so this film got a lot of famous actors and actresses in it. But not for the same reason that, like, David Arquette and Courtney Cox were. I feel like because you're younger, you'll know a lot more of these actors.
Right.
Because it's sort of... This was like the new wave of actors. Like, you know, all the sort of Divergence and sort of Pretty Little Liars and stuff like that. You know, all those sort of ridiculous series that try to be original and cool, but they aren't. But teenagers love them. You know what I mean?
You're just trying to insult all teenagers.
I'm just trying to insult everyone. Yeah, so this is Scream 4. For me, it's Scream 1. Probably Scream 4. This is probably the second.
Probably the second best one.
Probably the second best one, yeah. Right, so let's give it a watch.
Hopefully it's better than the third one at least.
It's definitely better than the third one.
Was this played with rewrites as well?
No, I don't think so.
No, it's Lucy Hill.
Who?
Lucy Hill?
Told you would recognise them.
She actually was in Pretty Little Liars.
I know she was. Do you recognise either of these two people?
The other one I do.
Did you? Who was she? What's she from? See, normally it's me telling you something. It's interesting that this time it's you got to tell me stuff.
She was in a movie with Dylan O'Brien a few years ago.
I don't know who that is. Oh wait, I do. Is he the guy from Maze Runner? Ah, see? I know the young people.
What?
Homage. Say that was a homage to the first one because she got thrown through the thing. Up the stairs she goes. Always a clever idea. Can you believe, right? Someone spoiled this film for me.
Really?
Yeah.
What, they told you who the killer was?
Yep. They put it on Facebook. It was one of those anus people who put it on Facebook just because, you know, you want to be the worst type of person ever. Ready for another homage.
Yeah.
And that's why it's called Scream.
You don't do that every time.
Look at the bright side. At least she didn't crawl through the cat flap. That's what you would do, isn't it?
I'm gonna let that down. Also, I feel like, again, I know I keep on saying this, but that's so insensitive. That's like a real thing that happened. That's a real killer. I get it's like the thing that made your town famous, but is it a thing to be gloating about being famous for?
Don't we, the UK, celebrate the attempted murder of government officials every 5th of November? And the execution of, what, 5 people?
I never said it was right.
Hello, Neve Campbell. Huh?
I never said it was right.
I was going to say, we can't exactly take the moral high ground, can we? Because we celebrate people. Anniversary. Hey, it's David Arquette. Hello, David Arquette. Hey,
Courtney Cox.
Courtney Cox. Courtney Cox Arquette. Although actually at this point she was probably back to just being Courtney Cox. See, so they're not doing what they did in the other two.
Mm-hmm. Good.
They're still married.
No, yeah, good.
And they're living in Woodsboro. And look, he's the sheriff. Hello, Hayden Panettiere. I love you. I do love Hayden Panettiere. She's married. Well, she was married to Vladimir Klitschko, who I could totally take in a fight.
Mm-hmm, of course.
You know, her.
Do you remember her name?
No.
I can't remember her name as well, actually. Oh, what is her name? That's gonna bug me now.
Wasn't she in like Wild Child or something?
It's American Horror Story.
She's one of those actresses who Nicole would know who she is, like that. Ah. He's got a famous brother.
Does he?
Hmm. I'll tell you his last name. His last name is Culkin.
Oh, is it the guy from
Yeah,
Home Alone?
it's his brother, yeah. Shut up, insensitive teenager. Ugh, teenagers.
Insensitive idiots, teenagers. That's all they are.
Yeah, that's what the Scream series is. It's just us hating on teenagers.
Hang on. Are you familiar with the phrase, I wrote the book on this?
That's right. No, you're
I was
wrong.
gonna say,
Shut
someone
your
needs to
mouth.
put her in her place. I know she's the deputy, but there's like,
Because I wrote the book on this. The Woodsboro murders by Gail Weathers. Not a reporter.
That's one way of putting it.
it's oversimplification of the events that occurred.
Yeah. That's right. We've survived 3 massacres.
We're close because of that.
Yeah. Nothing creates a bond like shared trauma.
Ashley Roberts. Is it Ashley Roberts?
I don't know. I can't Google it. Got my phone on the airplane mode. Is he a famous actor?
Don't recognise him. Is it Ashley Roberts? I'm sure it's something Roberts. Emma Roberts.
Yes.
Emma Roberts.
Can you please get away from me?
Look how he goes as well. Americans need to sort out their houses, don't they?
Herself.
I mean, the truth, it's that easy. Does it ever matter? How many windows has she been thrown through? Yeah, you'll forgive her if she's forgotten a lot of her past.
Stop edging into the darkness, you weirdo.
Weirdo, get out of here. That's what I'd be saying to her. There's a murderer around and you're just standing in the shadows. Get out of here.
Oh my god. Imagine that. If I was them, I'd have every light in the house on. I'd be too afraid.
Yeah.
She's a high school girl. Come on.
Love this bit. It's my favourite bit of Shaun of the Dead. His face. Look at Sydney. She's running straight to where the danger is.
So run out there and tell the police.
Oh yeah.
So just standing at the window saying help.
Those other two do, but she, you know, she's got a brain. But the coppers aren't there. Look, man, she's a hero. Do you remember the...
Yeah, come on. She's done this 3 times. She knows.
Yeah, she's ready for you, Ghostface. What do you think? Do you think any of the trio are gonna bite it?
No.
I told you from the first. Oh yeah.
Jesus, this is a lot bloodier than
Oh
the
yeah.
first 3.
Oh yeah. I told you from the get-go that these 3 are in all 3 of them, but
Why don't you come for me? You got the balls for that?
she bloody fights the sausage. This man.
Jeez.
Booyah.
Nowhere. Nope. I really had hopes that this would be a little more realistic. There's nowhere.
What?
That you would get kicked in the face like that and just stand up and leave.
He's wearing a mask. And just...
Where did he come from?
It's another similarity to the first one, isn't it? Boyfriend mysteriously arrives just as the killer leaves. Just because a guy gets kicked in the face doesn't mean he's knocked out.
Not just knocked out, but
Yeah, maybe go and just do your job for once.
so we're never going to blame her as the reason the killings have started, are we? I mean, she's their cousin. Are they not? It's like, you know, maybe it might be targeting her. She got a call.
And what did the killer say? The killer said, "You think you're the star?" Nah, should just fire her. Let's see how unemployment suits you.
I was hoping she'd just clock her like she did Gail.
No, she's grown. She's better than that now. She's not a teenager running away from things. She's the one that runs head first and fights the person. Remember, all the rest of the women in this are stupid. They don't have brains. Sydney and Gail are the only ones that have brains. The rest of them are all, you know, stupid people.
Ugh.
Except the men. The men aren't stupid. He's gone.
Is he behind her in the car seat?
I know he's
I
got. I know it's got some silliness in it. It's
don't
not
like
as bad as the
I
third
don't
one.
like stuff like this. He's just gonna be behind her, isn't he, in the window?
What do you do in this scenario?
Don't get out of the car. Idiot! I just hate.
Well, what else is she gonna do? Just sit there in the car and wait for him to kill her?
I'd rather sit and wait in the car, lock all the doors, than get out in the open like that. At least take your heels off.
It's gravel flooring.
At that point, who cares about your feet if you're going to get killed? Take your heels off and run.
I jumped there actually. Have you jumped yet? You haven't jumped yet, have you?
Maybe, I think so, I might have, yeah. Heels off, run. Have you ever tried to run in heels?
You've got to remember, right, that at this point adrenaline will just be flowing through your body. Yeah, good joke, Emma Roberts. I hope that's your name.
It's something Roberts.
I think it's Emma Roberts. Emma Roberts
rings a
definitely
bell.
sounds familiar. That sounds like an actress who was in Wild Child, which I'm pretty sure is one of those chick flick films that Nicole loves.
Don't be mean. Wild Child is quite a good movie.
It's not being mean, I just know what Nicole's type of film is.
For the both of us. I will keep you posted.
Can't imagine watching 7 horror movies in a row. I wouldn't want to do it. I could watch the 6 original Star Warses. I could probably watch The Lord of the Rings. You know, what else? Not really.
Can't be many
horror.
horror movies like that back to back you can watch, could there?
No. There's a lot.
That like you would want to watch.
Yeah. I could watch all of these probably.
What she did.
She's undercover.
It's just there.
That's how
'Cause
teenagers.
that's how teenagers
That's what
walk.
teenagers do, Katie. Bob their shoulders a little bit.
Yeah, I feel like no one's gonna notice that. I think.
Hey. So have you had any theories about who
The ex-boyfriend seems to be kind of like
the obvious?
the obvious.
So remember, the reversal is the new standard. That's what they said.
Oh my god, there's a harmless character right behind it.
What?
Somebody's moving all of our cameras.
Yeah, like I said, they weren't exactly well hidden.
They're
You know.
quite big cameras as well.
You've just seen someone moving things in front of them. Why are you worried that it's the controls?
Yeah, it's very convenient that would happen all at the same time. Come on now.
What?
So it's convenient that they're all being covered at the same time. If it was anyone else, you'd go,
Gail, where are you?
someone's moving them.
I followed the kids to the Stabathon. There's an old abandoned farm on this island. Not really.
I would be exactly the same if Hayden Panettiere was like that with me. I would be exactly the same if Hayden Panettiere was like that with me. I would just be saying, I love you, Hayden Panettiere. I don't care if you're married to the former world heavyweight champion of the world. It's not even just that they watch all 7 of them. They watch all 7 of them every year. It's like, come on.
That's like the only thing that town has, Shaun.
What, they have the movies based on real life murders?
That's a bit more of a high-tech camera.
Yeah. Someone obviously knows what they're doing with that camera.
Is it the geek kid with all the cameras? They said about live streaming the murders.
Gail! Gail, behind you!
Come on, Gail, you got this.
Oh, this is the first time you've been in a rodeo. Oh my word, imagine hitting a guy with some hair. Right. Hurry up. Is he gonna get there in time?
Come on, kids, notice. I know you're all drinking and being more, you know.
Oh, she fought back. His shot was better than that in the third film, wasn't it? When he unloaded like 100 bullets into that guy twice. That would be my problem. What he just did there. If I was stuck in this, I would just be going all the time.
Yeah, looking over your shoulder.
Yeah, like I wouldn't even have to be like remotely involved with any of these people. I would just be, you know, oh, this random woman who I've never even heard of is back in town. Who knows? Do you know what I mean? Who knows when there's bloody women falling off buildings onto trucks and stuff?
Yes, take the annoyingly sounding things down.
Wind chimes. Hey, wind chimes can be very peaceful.
Oh.
Open window.
Perkins, was there a window open on your last perimeter check?
Of the I hope the gag was worth it, bro. Whoa.
A knife to the brain like that, would you not just die?
I don't know. I've never experienced that. I don't know.
I mean, good for him, but I feel like...
A chicken will still run after it's had its head cut off. What was his last words? Fearless last words. No, I mean as far as stabbings go. You know, if you're going to get stabbed somewhere, the shoulder's a pretty safe place because you're not going to die from being stabbed in the shoulder.
Blade out. It's not just Jill she has to worry about, it's also her aunt.
Her brand new aunt. That's only showed up 30 seconds ago.
Convenient.
I'm just trying to confuse you as much as possible so you can't figure it out. I'd like to
That's
think...
right, Sadie, don't trust anyone, except for the people you know.
See, this was spoiled for me, so I knew who the killer was.
So you could see past their lies.
Yeah.
Alright, I swear.
Oh, it's,
Somewhere on your own. It's you and me, forever.
oh. Wasn't. I never saw it coming. Even though I knew that it was coming.
What do you mean from my phone? Where is my
This one...
I
This one, I'll admit, is a little bit cat and mousey. It's a bit, what's the word?
Are you seriously going to let her go outside by herself?
Accessories to a crime, huh?
Idiots.
That's Sheriff.
You guys send me a text.
Sheriff Dewey.
To accept that you're telling the truth?
Isn't your phone missing?
Oh.
Really? Oh, that's incredibly convenient.
I mean, it wasn't multiple stab wounds. One got stabbed in the back and the other one got stabbed in the face. Right in the head.
Jeez.
He's a copper, he's allowed to do that.
Don't get drunk. There's a killer out there.
That's me.
Don't go outside. There's a killer. But idiots. Idiots, a lot of them.
He's drunk.
I'm still an idiot.
God, it's like I've never seen a horror film.
Yes, yeah, but I mean, you make bad decisions. Come on.
Yeah, that's why you don't drink, kids.
I mean, how we put it on backwards.
Come on, bro, don't blow it.
Hey, guys, did you kill?
Bro!
Oh, look at his face. Bless him.
He's devastated, isn't he?
You're here to protect her when you can't find her.
I would be livid. I would be livid.
Ghostface comes in and bang!
Genuinely, if I wasn't the killer before, right, that moment I would have become a killer.
That's your villain origin
It's like,
story.
that's literally Hayden Panettiere sat right there.
Who invited you, Trevor?
Alright. Clearly not you.
I mean, his idiotic decisions didn't really get him killed.
Huh?
His idiotic decisions didn't really cause his death in this.
You can't, there's rules. I'm gay. I'm gay. It helps.
Right, so we know it's not Hayden Panettiere.
Because she was in there.
'Cause she was
But
in
Trevor left and so did the guy with the long hair. I forgot his name.
Robbie.
Robbie.
I mean, that's fair. You know, if Robbie's the killer, it's kind of justified now because I would definitely want to kill Trevor after what he just did.
Hurry up!
Oh,
Hurry up!
Oh, he's in the house! Boom!
Jeez, he
Get
flew.
back, get back down them
Jeez, he
stairs.
flew.
Remember, these are wooden stairs, so they probably don't have that much give on them.
Can you jump? Get under the bed. If someone said to me, get under the bed.
You've got to trust this woman. She survived 3.
Okay? Still run. Just keep running. Get help.
Trust Neve Campbell. She's clever.
I feel like if I was the killer, I'd be more afraid of her
Yeah. I tell you what,
than what she probably is of him.
yeah, you just stay out here. I'll go in and sort everyone else out, and then, you know, maybe we'll talk. We'll sit and talk.
The killer is here. I need your help.
I'm on my way.
Oh, you definitely
jumped
jumped
there.
that time. Did you say it was 2 stories?
2 stories.
Why can't you jump off 2 stories?
Okay, so it's not her.
Isn't it?
Maybe.
Maybe I thought
Unless
there was,
there's 2
you
killers.
said you thought there was 2 killers.
There could be 2 killers.
You've got to have your Sherlock Holmes moment. You've still never had a point where you've figured it out before the killer's been revealed.
I've had moments. In the first, maybe I did.
You never guessed both killers in the first one. At one point you thought it was Billy, at one point you thought it was Stu, at one point you thought it was Randy. She's hiding on the bed upstairs. Now you hide in a closet, and then everyone's in stupid hiding places.
Robbie, let me in. Robbie, this is making you move. 4 years of classes together. You notice me now? Stupid bitch. It's too late. I know. It's okay. It's fine. Doesn't happen as fast as it does in the movies, I know.
Okay.
I didn't think it was him when I first watched this. Yeah, this one's a bit tedious if you try to figure out who was doing what.
Good, we'll cut and upload it later. Make it all traceable to Trevor.
Did you not notice his clothes?
Hmm?
Did you not notice his clothes? He's wearing exactly the same clothes that Sydney's dad was in the first one.
Here's women fucks you, dumps you, and doesn't even make you fit into the fleet.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I am not the girl you choose.
I've gone through everything. We're definitely good on timeline.
Oh yeah, we're perfect.
Damn. He definitely had it worse, didn't he?
Figured out yet, Sydney? Keep me with that.
Okay?
Yeah, old school. You'll lean Stu.
Yeah, except they did it to the point where Stu couldn't do anything.
Shoulder me, get it up! Lord! Not the way we rehearsed.
Charlie really and Stu. Trevor and you. It's me he really loves, baby. He's a soul survivor. This last you know who? Trevor was your partner. You were the idea man.
Even your friends.
My friend.
Damn.
What world are you living in? I don't need friends. I need fans. Don't you get it? It's never been about killing.
She's a bit creepy, isn't she? She does well.
What was happening? So he's gonna get there sooner or later, isn't he?
I want to know how she's going to pull off the story. Oh yeah, I shot the bad guy, but I thought I'd shoot him in the knackers first. This is a bit that the plot's almost good, but I wouldn't have the willpower to do what she does.
Oh no, I couldn't either. Jeez.
As far as insane people goes, she's quite good at insane, isn't she? Not quite as insane as Timothy Oliphant, but she's definitely insane. Like, I understand why she ran into the picture, because she was going to do damage to her face. What did she achieve by doing that?
Basically, it was a scuffle, isn't it? Like she fought back. That's what she wants. She wants to make it look like she fought back. Now she's making it look like, oh dear.
Oh, Sydney. I have to admit, she made the place look good. Made it look like... One thing that's missing is someone with a telly on their head.
Hmm.
Thinking you could get rid of Neve Campbell that easily?
I saw Trevor kill her.
She's
Okay.
bloody Neve Campbell!
Look how creepy she looks with that eye. Oh my god.
She may not remember. Yeah, you can get rid of Neve Campbell that easily. Bloody Neve Campbell. Oh. She just pulled that thing up.
No, 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 no.
You wouldn't be able to do that if you were a psycho killer, would you?
No. Not needles. Too much.
You'd just be like,
I would probably look at it and just go, you know what? Not worth it. Nope.
I'll just let her wake up and tell everyone that I'm the murderer. Who's the cop in this relationship?
Maybe you should make her his deputy.
Yeah. Oh no. This bit failed. Hold on. Ready. Yeah.
Jeez.
This bit, watch it. This bit's awful.
Oh, too much. Too much.
As someone who has had stitches, that would not feel nice.
All those stitches.
Stop hitting her in her tender places.
Jeez, look how creepy she
Creepy.
looks. She looks terrifying.
Oh, no.
Oh, not the toilet bowl. That's just rude.
That's embarrassing.
Get up, bitch.
I mean, she was copper. Why didn't she just Cad Bane her? Just blooming.
Damn. Yeah, no.
Better than just being shot. She does look creepy with the two eyes, like, doesn't she?
Like the scratches on the face, she does. She looks.
Skinny ass out here.
Okay, there's no need to be personal.
She is. Oh, good for you, Sydney.
One final word. Here.
Forgot the first rule of remakes, Jill. Don't fuck with the original.
Yeah! Come on, Dave Campbell. A toilet bowl.
Yeah, someone get a doctor and, you know. Oh, yeah, okay, of course, she's not dead. I mean, she just got defibrillated on the head and.
Who got the worst? Right. Sydney getting our blooming stitched parts ruined. Or oh, poor Dewey who got bashed in the head by a toilet bowl.
An American hero.
She got the fame that she wanted.
Yeah, I just know crush all those dreams. I mean, you know.
You didn't jump that many times in that one.
No, I felt like they were going from like a.
Like that one
It was very like they were trying to go. Well, I say realistic. The
there was still some.
defibrillated- there was still some craziness to
There's
it.
still some silliness, yeah.
But obviously, it has to, doesn't it? It's a horror
Yeah.
movie. They've got to have some silliness. But yeah, I like the twist of who the killer was.
Which one? Jill.
Yeah, I felt like for me it was I was kind of going between all of like our friends. Who could it be except for what was her name?
Kirby.
Kirby.
Yeah.
She seemed like the only
Hidden
one.
Panettiere is too pure.
She seemed
to
like
be, to
the
be.
only one that I couldn't see, so I was kind of like, oh, maybe it could be.
Yeah.
But I wasn't expecting it to actually be Jill. I think just because not everyone assumes, oh, because she's like a relation.
And she's like the new.
She's like the
victim.
new
Yeah.
Sydney, so it was like, oh.
Yeah.
But
I didn't realise how many similarities there are there. I knew about the one about Trevor's clothes. I was going to say something earlier on, but I thought, well, that would just spoil it if you're suspecting Trevor. So I waited
Yeah.
until they revealed that he was going to.
Because Trevor was just a douche,
It was.
wasn't he? It was just a.
So there's a lot of things about that one that's really interesting because firstly, you know Jenny, the one that dies at the beginning, the one who tried to crawl through the cat flap. Yeah, she tried to crawl underneath the garage.
Yeah.
So the crack is that she was the one that Trevor cheated on Jill with. That's why she was killed first.
Right.
Well, second technically, but in the original shooting, she does die first because they kind of in the original shooting they're both sort of pranking each other. Her and Marnie are like pretending to be Ghostface and pulling all these pranks on each other. And then Ghostface comes in, she's stabbing Jenny to death, and Marnie's kind of like, "You're joking with me, aren't you? You're lol," and all that stuff. And then she kind of realizes and she runs away.
Right.
But they reshot it and everything. But the other one is as well with Kirby, because with Scream films they often say, unless you see them die on screen, they're not really dead. And there you didn't really see Kirby die there. Yeah, she was like wounded and she was doing this and there was blood and stuff, but she wasn't dead. So there's a lot of people that were like, Hayden Panettiere, come back please because we love you.
She could still be alive.
Yeah.
But I mean, she was stabbed, but no, there's no way. There's
If
no
Nate
reason that
Campbell
she
can
couldn't.
survive, Hayden Panettiere can survive.
Yeah, but she wasn't one of the OGs though.
No. Yeah, I think it's the only thing with that one is it's a bit tedious at the end. Like it's a very sort of trying to figure out who's doing what is kind of like, you know. You know what I mean? Like at one point, Robbie's got to put the suit on so he can kill. Charlie's got to put the suit on so he can kill Robbie, and at some point, one of them has to get hold of Trevor and tie him up and everything. Then he has to take the thing off so he can sit in the chair. She's got to put the thing on, and then it's like it's all very. Whereas in the other one, in the first one, sorry, not the second or third
It's
one,
easier to know who's
it's
doing
easier
what.
to be able to tell who's doing what.
Yeah, it was still good though.
Oh yeah, it's good.
It was. I was kind of worried it was just gonna be a typical. Oh, it's like the boyfriend. Oh, it's the.
Yeah.
Whoever. But.
I liked how that one. There was a few people that it could have been. I think that one was much better, especially better than the third one. It was better at being able to go right. Okay, so it's one. I don't really know who it is at this point. Whereas the third one, at some point you do kind of go, well, it's either Roman or it's.
Because at that point, all the
Copper.
characters were dead to the point where we were like, okay, well, who is it?
So yeah, I can't understand why it would be Tyson. Do you know what I mean? Like why it would be him.
Yeah.
But Charlie, I still feel like Charlie's was a bit too much like Timothy Olyphant's. Where it's kind of like he's just doing it because he's remaking a film. It's kind of like, well, Jill's is a good one. Charlie's was a bit.
Yeah. It was still a good twist though.
Oh yeah.
So I just thought, oh well, he's
I'm sorry. I would I don't possibly believe for it. Listen, Emma Roberts is a very attractive lady, right? But I would never in a million years pick her over Hayden Panettiere. Every day of the week, Hayden Panettiere for me. Listen, Emma Roberts is a very pretty lady. Like I said, I've already said it. Hayden Panettiere every day of the week. Don't even care that she used to be married to the heavyweight champion of the world. What else? I was going to say something else, and I forgot it. What else was I going to say? Yeah, so that's us watched the 4 Scream films. So now, the next one, the 5th one.
You haven't seen it either.
I haven't seen it either.
You've seen a bit of it because
I've seen the first
stopped.
half
I
hour.
stopped you watching it
I've seen the first half hour or so.
because you were watching it without me.
I know that Jack Quaid, one of my favourite people, is in it. So,
So of course we have to watch it.
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
Jack Quaid's in it.
Yep. Yeah, so stay tuned for the next one when we both react to the new Scream film. Like the video, subscribe, ding the bell to be notified when we upload. We upload every weekday. Anything else you want to say?
I can see why you put that second. I would probably put that second as well.
It's good, isn't it?
Second best one, yeah. It's definitely better than the third one.
It's better than the second one as well, I think. Like, to me, the third one's better than the second one because the third one is scarier. Doesn't have as,
definitely jumpier. I jumped a lot more in the third one.
yeah, but also all the ghosty stuff. But it's because of the ghosty stuff that I don't really.
Yeah, doesn't make sense. It is creepy, but it doesn't make sense why it's there.
Yeah, but this one was a lot better. The only like really terrible one about this one is that literally her aunt shows up and the first thing she says is, "Oh yeah, Sydney's mother was my sister." Just in case you, the audience, don't know who I am because I've never been spoken about before.
Let's just make up a relative that we've never heard of, but we have to make sure they know.
Because she would have been a lot of help in the third film where they were trying to figure out where she'd went for 2 years.
Hey, why don't we just talk to my aunt?
Yeah.
Who, I've never talked about before, but maybe she knows something about my mum.
Yeah, poor planning on the part of you, filmmakers. Not you though, Wes Craven. We love you and miss you. Right, thank you for watching.